All right, so you're coming out. You're definitely the cusp of power, guys. Your overall energy is about trying to keep everything in a certain way. It's about trying to maintain a system that you feel like would work for you, trying to have a handle on everything. If this was a financial reading, this would be probably excellent to be able to have, because it would be like keeping all of your priorities and responsibilities in line. But in love, it's a lot different. You cannot keep everything in line when you're dealing with a partnership here. So there is a card of trying to control every type of thing that is around you when it comes to love here. And in the shadow energy for your gem here, for your crystal, we have the chariot, or the chariot. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is spiritual protection here. So you are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. And it's letting you know that, because this Four of Pentacles here, it's like fear. It's like having fear that if you can't hold your hand on everything that you feel like you possibly can, then something will maybe either get into your energy that was unexpected, because you're not lacking surprises right about now, but it's trying to be able to control an energy that does not need to be controlled, which is love and emotions. Those are things that need to flow, okay? And also in the shadows, we have control issues. So remember, this could be vice versa. It may not be you, but it also may be the person on the outside. Now, let's go. So, your energy is actually Piscean energy. So if you don't already care for somebody, everybody's getting this type of energy where it's like a dreamy energy. You're unsure, which is kind of out of your element as an Aries and a Taurus, but this is more of the heart, matters of the heart here. But you have to make sure that with this energy, because Piscean energy can also be very possessive, and this is showing possession here. So you have to be careful of that as well. Now, the energies that you have outside of you, we have possibly an earth sign, doesn't have to be, but it's something new, fresh. It's something that you maybe have not experienced, or you don't have much experience with them. And you also have, which also popped up when I was shuffling, was an Aries possible energy or a fire sign. Okay, so you could be coming into a person who has Aries, or they could even be an Aries, Taurus cusp, or they could be some type of cusp as well, because I do have two energies coming out. But the control may also be on the outside as well. Okay, this energy is quite bossy. Okay, but they also know what they want and they do go for it. They're very independent energy. So it seems like it would complement your Aries side, but since you're in this water energy of, wanting to be devoted to somebody, wanting to have more of an unconditional type of love, maybe wanting even to be emotionally committed, or maybe you are, the way that they operate is hindering you emotionally, okay? Because this person is more playful, lighter approach to things. They may move rather slowly as well. They may also be trying to control their own emotions. So it's just a lot of trying to manage what you cannot manage, which is the art of love. Okay. Yeah, so we're sitting in the energy of our true identity. We have the sun. The sun is about identity, it's about creativity, but it's about things being shown to you. But in reverse, there's too many question marks. And like I told you, when it comes to the art of love, you cannot hold on. So in order to let go, I feel like the sun will be right upright, and you will be getting everything that it is that you desire. But with this partnership, either person that you're dealing with, the cooperation is very different. For this one, it may even be the dedication is different. And with the Queen of Wands energy, their approach is different than yours. The way that you're going this time when it comes to matters of the heart. Okay. And it's like somebody doesn't want to be vulnerable, even though this person does want to have a deeper connection with somebody. They require a lot of trust. So there may even be trust issues here to where we're trying to hold back what we really feel. Okay. So what the universe wants you to be at this time is kind of still. They want you to be still. Like, there's no need to rush this process. I also feel like they want you to be still until you release these thoughts, until you release this mental process of how you need to be in order to allow love in. Okay, but I also feel like it's slow and steady and analyzing, because some of you have two energies by you, which they run to, like I said, they operate two different ways, and they're wanting you to evaluate the energy that is coming in. Okay, the challenge is the waiting process. There are delays within your partnership and your connections that are coming in. Your expectations okay, here we go. Your expectations are way higher than they're going to start out. The people that you are attracting will be like a learning teaching relationship. You guys will not be you may be vibrating at the same level, but a Page of Pentacles, they're just looking at the opportunity of a relationship. They're very slow. They may not be the most emotional. They don't really just have their feelings on their sleeves. You may not feel the like comfortable energy when you're around them. You know, you don't feel like they're in tune with you. So that's another thing. And then with the fire energy, it doesn't matter. It's just, I'm talking about where you are versus where they are. So where they are, they're very independent. And it's like the Queen of Wands is somebody, they don't have to be in a relationship. Okay. And also they're very popular. They're very, like I said, they like to make the rules. So you guys may butt heads there. You may feel like this person is trying to control you. Okay. So you do have some challenges there. So it's telling you to kind of be still. Okay, and speculate what's going on and why you feel like you have to hold back, because if you feel like you have to hold back, maybe you need to go in a different direction here. So in the past, some of you are already in a committed relationship here, okay? But you have stability in the past, which is something good, but then we have an indecision here. Or feeling stuck. So for some of you, it's going to just take a different approach with dealing with the energy that you are dealing with. And for others of you, it is going to go with what fully makes you happy. So I want to get some of your thoughts about this. Okay, let's see what we have. Yep, we have slowing things down. I told you the universe wants you to be still, okay? Because one person that you have in your energy, the reason why there's a delay, because they're focused more on themselves at this time, okay, than in a relationship. And this could be either one of them. Page of Pentacles, a lot of times they're trying to it's about money, it's about finances, it's about material gains for them at this time. And this person here, it could be, you know, they could be running a business, entrepreneurship, they could be working on you know, something, a personal project. So you may be dealing with people who just do not have their full or your full focus at heart. Even if you're in a relationship and you're feeling like a detachment from your partner, that's the thing, they're kind of focused elsewhere. And also, because I have spiritual protection, some of you are dealing with an unhealthy, or somebody's dealing with an unhealthy attachment to somebody. Okay. And that's detaching yourself from and that makes sense here as well, because you're kind of trying to, you know, cling to this person or really hold on to a person that you need to naturally, if they have to be let go, then let them go. But just having to hold something, you know, that can cause even more pain. So you have to be allowing to what is happening, okay? The universe is guiding you through this process, because it looks like some of you are in a long-term committed relationship here that was built off something solid, but then what that person did not tell you at that time is they possibly had another option or were thinking about a different direction. So that's them not being honest there, okay? So I do have slowing things down and unhealthy attachment. Like some people, they have an attachment to money. They have an attachment to, what do I want to call it? My nose is itching, so it is something kind of negative in the energy. But also they may have like be self-obsessed, like be so into their self that they can't focus on the connection here. So what we do have coming, I feel like you're going to have a conversation with this person here. Some of you, there is going to be, you're going to find something out about this person. You're going to find that they have an attachment to something. They have some really ugly patterns. And this is why the universe is telling you to kind of be still with the Eight of Swords. Just mentally, stay there for a minute. Maybe you do need to think about the thoughts that you're having. This is just showing you want to be deeply invested with this person, or you really care about them. And then the thing that may hinder this energy is unconditional love. When you love somebody unconditional, it's like flaws and all. And you may be taking too many flaws out of somebody to the point that they're taking advantage of you. So you have to really be careful. But it's going to spark up pretty soon here. It could be an argument, it could be betrayal or something like that, or you finding out about something that they had going on in the past. And this is the reason why we have delays. This is the reason why our home is no longer happy, because there's an outside thing going on here. Okay, yeah, you guys are going to receive some communication in this. You're not gonna like it. And like I said, you guys really need to be careful of your energy. And for some of you, if you're trying to move on to somebody new, there is this person here who's trying to make sure that they stop that. Queen of Wands sometimes is also the mystic. Okay, they're the mystic. They like to do things. They like to say things. They like to manipulate the energy to where it goes in their favor. Not all, but I'm just saying I'm getting that too. With this Eight of Wands in reverse, that means either some communication that you don't want to hear, or some negative energy sent your way on purpose. Because I have the Five of Swords, which means sabotage. So somebody trying to sabotage something, okay? So you need to really be careful of that. And it may be somebody that you're attached to at this time. Now, how to get over this situation, it deals with, you need to cleanse, guys. You need to take like a spiritual bath. You need to get some incense. You need to get some sage. You need to get crystals. You need to get stuff. Okay? You need to get protection. But anyways, we have the Temperance, which is spiritual, emotional, and mental, getting all that together to create peace back into your energy. For others of you, it calls you to have a conversation with the person that you're dealing with so they can tell you the truth, because the truth is coming in some way, form, or fashion, and you're not going to want to hear it. But it will clear. I feel like it will clear your mind of what you may not know, what you're in question about. Piscean energy is also kind of sometimes having rose-colored glasses, but also just not being sure of what's happening. Okay? You don't really understand what's happening because it's not making sense to you. Because Pisces energy is ran by Neptune, which is illusions, sometimes mysticism and escapism. Okay, and sometimes they visit this planet to get away from what's not making sense. So you have to be very careful of that as well. All right. I just feel like there needs to be communication and talking. If you're already in a relationship, it just needs to be communication. You guys have to do like some negotiation here. And for others of you, when you go in a different direction, you're going to dedicate your energy to something else. I feel like you're going to dedicate your energy to a project, maybe to your job, or you're going to focus more on yourself. Okay. But the biggest thing about this is somebody trying to control things. And it looks like it may be the person on the outside who's just there. I mean, it's the thing where even though they're focused on themselves, they don't want you to step too far away. Okay, because it doesn't even have to be like an outside influence or a third party situation. The Two of Wands could be two things. It could be career versus love. Okay, it could be like two totally different things, but you have to eventually make a choice or talk to their partner about what's going on. Okay, that is what I'm saying for you guys. Have a good one.